DJ Chris, al musico suene bang, al iPhone saje, la sola mai jam, kita kuku de jam, yuri fide ayat bi, kalau kita nak dibayar, kalau nak kau mungkin ada, ada bulu, kau mungkin kau ada, ada bulu, mira nak orang kau bertakkan dia, ada bulu. UDP desa suara ke mana tu orang dia pakai pokok ni, apa kau mula dia ada mana, nak kau buat apa mana, memang. DJ go ahead. Kante, anak dipilih na chairman orang ya. Orang tamit cicuri chairman, actually dipilih. Najile, ajile, development sorani mo jaman le boleh pergi dulu dengan lagi di. Jadi kisah ni ibu ni dengan proses kaptennya diteru anak tu sendawa dia kota. Anu ngaya mana orang kante dulu ni ke anak lampur, hani chairman si direction orang nak finali kasus. Alhamdulillah, kisah tamit chairman bagai kante. Dia prefect di mana ni beri di kota itu terlalu. Chairman sa Alim para naje, tapi sana juara. Mana punya demi juara? gis nañ chairman Famara Diaby moom tamit ak regional executive members yi on est passé welcome loolu lu fi musta am la on est suñu opponent yi dañu wax ne ñu ngi jëlee nit ñi combo di leen fa yóbbu passé mu ne compteur bu rafet bi ma amee passé de ñëw ba ci Sandu dem ba ci Kantora dem ba ci Wulli gis nañ ci biir kaw bi mu ne bureau am nañ après bureau bu ñu def ci Wulli loolu nekk na ci mbégte lool biñ fa jógee loolu demaat nañ siyaara Sam ak Onyek gis nañu boori Panca ñaani ja Chairman gis nañu nit ñi nga xamante ñoo cross capet jóge ci yeneen parti ñoo bokk ci UDP loolu tamit nekk na ci mbégte bu mag
West Coast region.
dañoo delluwaat West Coast region.
West Coast
mu ne balaa ñu àgg ci West Coast jaar na ci chairman Wandifa Job Dialala ak chairman Landi Sane loolu fes na suñu bor mu ne ñu bari tamit jóge ko ci yeneen parti ñëw ci UDP mu ne gis nañ ci brique bi dalee ko Jara Kiam ak Foñi mu ne welcome bi ñoo defee ci Baw seen doon bett kontaan nañ ci lool te Foñi tamit ñeneen tamit dañu jóge ci yeneen parti ñëw ko ci UDP loolu nekk na mbégte lool mu ne ñëw ba ci KMC nee na gannaaw loolu
parti leader la guest dans le jagaay ni pour
mu ne parti leader mu ngi gisante ak suñu kàddu yu tëdd yi dinañ ko jox chance ñu ñibbi
ni mo do na mi na congress mo ko
nee na gannaaw loolu dinañ dugg ci congress
congress mu mel ni
lan mooy congress
wala nga tamante solo may gani na activité belge
mu ne maanaam ni ñu doxale mbir mi nañ ko doxale ñaari at yu passé yi mu ne loolu la ñu bëggoon a ñëw leeral waaye am na fi yeneen guest mu ne ñi nga xamante ne mooy honorable Major Boja mu ngi jógee Kombo Sanyang bi la ñëw bokk ci ñun Boja ñu ngi lay gërëm di la sant
administrative secretary Badula Binala Nasambi jalol ko kurunge fana fu ye dama den dundi jalol jani ko mena bajani o en diaspora chairman bina amina announcement ogala
kon ñu degul alaji boji sey kam degul
assalamu alaykum
wa alaykum assalam
jamaade konton
baraka
comme lafta torom lafta
ala ma ñew na moy ba ci baro bi ya ko bebe suwari na dali na moy
ay yalo probably mo jamabe jam
mu ne ko de ñu bari ñu fi
mano ko this year
mu ne ñu bari xamne abi
nga programme lu mel ni diaspora me yalo kay comme ça wala diaspora comme ça
mu ne programme yi nga xamante ne moom la ñu jot a def diaspora nga xamante ne def nañ ko sax lool
wala mu coming diaspora homecoming
loolu mooy diaspora homecoming
ñi diaspora homecoming
mu ne homecoming diaspora bi
dalilo mu metti
mu ne lan mooy dalil bi
wala UDP diaspora ko lu mel yalo ko be diaspora yena ni pati o mole ñolo ni pati o mole afu ñoma
mu ne boo gisee ñu def ko loolu pour ñu mën a ràññante ñi nga xamante ne réew mu doomu Gambia te ñu ngi diaspora ci UDP ñi nga xamante ne ñoo nekk ci réew mi pour ñu ràññante
waaye ni be ko kono
parce que ñu nekk ci mbir mi
ñanta nga ñolo
mu ne war nañoo xamante
wayatina
loolu tax na
na programme mo le duro
mu ne programme yi ñëw jot a def
ben yalon ko
ñi nga xamante ne
lafta pour patriote wol bese participer bese da ke ko don ko
mu ne dafa bëgg doomi parti yi ñoom ñëpp ci seen bopp ci biir
na programme wol dadi menna
mais programme fi ñu ko commencé
wala ni ko le sol ben tajande
mu ne su fekkee ne daje nañ fi ak journaliste
kana na dalilo ñu ali hon ko ben ni dalilo ta ay tandi
bu ko defee ñoom tamit ñu wane seen dalil xam commune ñu leen
o kola
mais gannaaw loolu
na da mekke
li ñoo def
wala ka alquran karam fanake
pour maanaam ñu jàng ci alquran
na mo le ben yalon ko ni ta rapporté ñu kono
suñu nit ñoo xamante ne ñoo ànd ak ci parti bi
man taral fi bi
mu ne nekk ñu fii ñu tey
alquran o kare
di leen jàng alquran
ka dua fo ala si la jam sunne
mu ne maanaam ak ñi nga xamante ne ñoo bokkoon ci programme bi moo commencé waaye alhamdulilah yàlla moo mel ne leen ñu ñaanal leen alquran pour alhamdulilah yàlla yërëm leen.
We will have a diaspora stakeholders meeting.
mu ne diaspora stakeholders meeting.
O be kala January 1st.
loolu January 1st.
Second, all right. January 2nd.
mu ne January 2nd.
At the Banjul bureau.
mu ne boobu Banjul bureau la.
Almost was a friend.
mu ne képp ku am jot nag.
Particular call Kekaka.
mu ne mbiri parti la ñu la ay
diaspora pool solo ben biji.
suñu waa diaspora jigéen yi nga xamante ne ñoo ñu fi nekkal.
Ini na women particular women sumin.
ak women vitani képp kuy dara.
Ne wo ko daje.
léegi nag gannaaw loolu.
On the third.
mu ne on the third.
The UDP rejected the results announced by IEC and contested in court only for the Supreme Court to reject our petition based on technical grounds. The party filed candidates in 43 constituencies and backed one independent candidate in the 9 April 2022 National Assembly elections and won 16, including the independent. The campaign and organizing committee continued to conduct activities to mobilize support for the party. From September to November 2022, wards, constituencies and regions held their congresses and elected new executives before the National Congress in December 2022. Financial report, which was presented by Honorable Amadou Sane, National Treasurer, for the full year ending 31st December 2021. Financial report. The audited financial statements for the period January 2021 to December 2021 were presented by the National Treasurer, Honorable Amadou Sane. He gave the following highlights. The total assets from December 31st, 2021 it stands at total assets, I read, you excuse me, I don't understand much about numbers, 6,716,432, 4,426,052 dollars. The income and expenditure statement. Total income stands at $47,926,333, and total expenses stands at $48,032,000. I just got 2020. Honorable Alagi S. Dabo proposed two amendments. One was to increase diaspora membership in the executive from 1 to 4 members to align with the 4 regions in the diaspora, and this resolution was approved. The second was to amend the holding of elective congresses from 2 years for report presentations, and elective congress from national to village levels will be held every 4 years to board report presentations and elections. The said proposals were debated and approved by the delegates. That's the reason we're here today. Honorable Amadou Sane proposed the following resolution to introduce position of the second deputy party leader and Secretary General responsible for finance and administration. This proposal was rejected. The proposed amendment to include the 8 regional chairmen into the national executive. This proposal was approved. The proposed amendment to introduce second deputy treasurer from the diaspora. This proposal was rejected. The proposed amendment to introduce the position of deputy chairman fundraising from the diaspora chapter. This proposal was also rejected. Resolutions from diaspora chairman. The chairman of the diaspora, Mr. Mbod Sedikan, presented resolution which entails the following: to introduce a disciplinary committee to address internal conflict within the party ranks, to introduce a code of conduct within the party, for the media team to quickly respond respond to all negative comments about the party. These resolutions were all accepted and adopted. Resolutions were also presented by myself, Honorable Yakim Wajete, and they are as follows. To introduce monthly membership dues of a minimum of $5 for each member. National executive members are also to pay a minimum of $500 monthly. Membership dues to be mandatory for all members. Chairperson ad hoc election committees. The ad hoc committee was responsible for conducting nominations and elections. 6 positions had more than one candidate nominated. Internal consultations were held and consensus reached as follows. In 5 positions, one candidate withdrew for the other. In the case of position of National Youth President, Mr. Kemo Bojang withdrew for Mr. Haji Suwani. This was made on the agreement that when Haji reaches the age of 35, he would no longer qualify as a youth, and at that time, Kemo Bojang would come in as National President. Haji was age 33 at the time of the Congress. The final list of executive members is attached in an administrative order. In line with the amendments passed, the term of office of the new executive shall be 4 years. On day 3 which was on 11 December 2022, a speech was delivered by the by the A&M Hussein Dabo. The party leader started by expressing his appreciation to the Congress delegates for the trust and confidence they had in him to continue as party leader. He thanked the ad hoc election committee under the chairmanship of Mr. Kante. All the delegates, the newly elected executive members, in particular the new members of the executive, Mr. Lamit Mane, Mumudu Sabali, Lami J.K. Sane, Mariam Suso, Kanija Tunjai, Habib Sise, Abubakar Kante, Abubakar Flus Darame, and Ajiro Isidibe, Bintu Senghor, Kanija Tunjai, and as well as the entire executive for their effort and service to the country and the party. He also thanked the outgoing executive members who did not return to the executive for their service and commitment. He noted Kemo Bojang and Karafa Sonko for their magnanimity in conceding their positions to new members and committing to continue to support their success. He congratulated the new Youth Wing President, Mr. Haji Suwari, for taking up this new challenge in the footsteps of Honorable Suleiman Sao. He urged him and all members of the Youth Wing to always consult Honorable Sao as well as Kemo Bojang for guidance and support. He informed the delegates that if any vacancy occurs in the executive within the next 4 years, the Central Committee is mandated to fill in to complete the tenure. He thanked the Diaspora and congratulated them for coming up with a good resolution which is timely and well overdue. He concluded by informing the gathering of the demise of great supporters in the passings of Aja Binta Drame and Soribai, where their souls continue to rest in peace. He asked for prayers for all members for the departed and all others who passed before them. This brings us to part 6, the closing ceremony. This part of the Congress was moderated by Mr. Almami Fantingtal. He started the day with a prayer, thanked all the media fraternity and the security personnel for participation and contribution to a successful Congress. A remark was delivered by the National President, Ajayam Ngabjayabo. The National President congratulated party leader and the newly elected National Executive. He urged the newly executive to continue with the struggle for a better Gambia. She urged all delegates to prepare for the upcoming mayoral, chairman, and council elections. A remark was also delivered by the Deputy Secretary General, Deputy Party Leader, Aja Mariam B. Sega. The Deputy Party Leader extended her warm welcome and greetings to the newly elected National Executive, thanked all the delegates. She reminded the delegates of the absolute neglect of the government for the welfare of the Gambian people, especially in the health and agriculture sectors. She urged all militants to continue championing the unity within the party. She thanked the Gambians in all forms of life for their continued support for the United Democratic Party. Closing statement by Party Leader His Excellency A.N.M. Hussein Dabo. The Party Leader opened his speech by thanking all newly elected executive members. He acknowledged the presence of the invited guests, especially the families of Alhaji Ijinke Kani, Manding Mansa, Alhaji Amadou Kora, Dr. Mamadou Lamine Sida Job, and his brothers Salim Dabo and Professor Dr. Mamadou Dabo. The party leader noted the journey the party had taken and the historic moment it stood. The 2022 Congress discussed and deliberated on the critical issues of the party. He thanked all delegates for the new mandate given to him and the executive to handle the affairs of the party for the next 4 years. He thanked the delegates in their trust in him and all newly elected executive members. According to the party leader, the United Democratic Party is the party that continues to care and work for a better Gambia and the vanguard of the fight against dictatorship. UDP members went through a lot, including torture, harassment, arrest, wrongful detention, suffering during the days of the dictatorship. UDP is committed to the enforcement of the TRRC recommendations and will work with the National Human Rights Commission and ensure such atrocities will not happen again. He gave a special tribute to Alhaji Mamadou L.K. Sani, who is undergoing treatment in the US at the time, and an elder in the last executive. He also paid tribute to Alhaji Kemi Singh Jammeh. Both gentlemen were very instrumental during the struggle and the formative years of the party. He thanked the Keba Kafo, the Ushers Protocol executive members, the Diaspora, his family, and paid tribute to the founding members who were very instrumental in selecting him as their party leader and their foresight for the United Democratic Party. According to him, in the year 2022 will be the crucial year for the party. He urged everyone to prepare and ensure the party obtains every success at the forthcoming local government elections. He noted the very poor level of local governance experienced by the people of the West Coast region, the heartbeat of the United Democratic Party. He promised that the UDP will put up very competent candidates to serve the good people of the West Coast region as chairman and councillors. The party will seek to win all the local government elections. I think we pause here and say we've delivered on this promise with the Honorable Chairman, Yankuba Dabo. We showed up. He noted that the borough government continued to neglect the youth. The party leader appealed to all Gambians to use the internet wisely and not for insulting each other. That brought us to the end of the report for the Janjanjabure Congress held on the 9th to 11th December 2022. It was my greatest pleasure to present to you this report. Thank you very much. Deputy Admin Secretary, KM 5455, KM 5455, Ibelori Molinado,
Look at the Nissan Marco and move the money. KM5455, please. Well, I'll have a bucket. Nimbodo, Binatana activity report letter. May I go party leader and the secretary general Atila, or the Honorable Alaji Estabo, senior admin secretary, and the minority leader Atila on his behalf. Honorable, you are welcome to the podium. Look at Anaso Bulona.
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator, Chemo Boyan, the Deputy Secretary General, and Deputy Party Leader, Mariam, the Speaker, National President Ajaya Mandawjiyabo, Mayor Banjul, Lord Mayor, Oy Malik Law, Distinguished Chairman, Banjul City Mansandao, distinguished Central Committee members, distinguished Congress delegates, distinguished political party representatives, distinguished invited guests, media, security personnel, good afternoon to you all. Mr. Chairperson, the Congress delegates, please allow me to present this activity report on behalf of the Secretary General and Party Leader for the period 2023 to 2024. On the administration, national executive. The Banjul Congress elected 65 members of the national executive, including 37 including the nominated members. The percentage for that in terms of gender, I'm happy to report that UDP have registered the quota system. We have the 32% female representation in the national executive. Out of the 37 elected members, 14 are female members representing 38%. Out of the 11 nominated members, 7 are female that represent 63.6%. The regional chairpersons and 4 area council sponsored candidates, 4 diaspora representatives. These are what comprise the 65 members of the National Executive. In accordance with Article 1131 of the Constitution of the United Democratic Party, the following members were appointed by the National Executive Committee, namely Cheba Kebaro, Yamasani, Davidayo, Amidayo, Ayabinda Jabi, Daniel Mendy, Ndesei, Ndei Aisha Jallo Dupre, Lami Mas, Mbembata Medu, and Maimunagi. The new executive committee was inaugurated on the 31st December 2022. The party and Secretary General congratulated and welcomed the newly elected executive members. He reminded the executive about the struggle and the sacrifices that went into building the United Democratic Party and urged all to stay united. The National Executive Committee held ordinary and emergency executive meetings to discuss and review matters brought forward. Where a meeting could not hold for a particular month, the matters to be discussed are carried forward to subsequent month. Resignation and death. The following key members of the Central Committee passed away during the period under review, namely Nogunjai, the second Vice President, National Government Spin, Alhaji Samukande, Chairperson, Chebakapo, Muhammad El Diba, sponsored candidate Okanyomi, Honorable Matar, Mjen, former Nam Lowanyomi. May Almighty Allah have mercy on their souls and grant them in Jannah to Firdaus. The following members of the Central Committee resigned to their position from the United Democratic Party, namely Muhammad Sabari, former campaign manager, Ali Matso, sponsored candidate Loa Salim, and Abduso, non-Congolese. And the foreign constituency chairpersons also resigned from the party, namely Lamin Bajika, former chairperson Congolese, and Lamin Dawo, former chairman Parliamentary. On Central Committee, The Central Committee comprises 136 members, out of which 47 are females, which represented 4.5%. And the Central Committee, the executive composition is 65 members, 16 regional representatives, 35 names and sponsored candidates, 2 deceased and 2 resigned, 5 female representatives, 5 new representatives, and 10 nominated members. Nominated membership in the Central Committee are as follows: Mariam Baji, Asot Sisi, Doroba, Dimba Gasama, Jimmy Sisi, Jenaba Maron, Aminata Sisi, Ahmad Kora, and Malik Sisi, as well as Aisat Mujai. For the women representatives, Binta Dabo, Binta Ture, Maramyan Karitawale, and Fatou Jani. And the youth representatives, Kenwo Bojan, Abubakar Bojan, Fatumata Juara, Usman Ture, Abubakar Daburada, Fatumata Juara, Usman Ture, and Rifar. The Central Committee also held ordinary meetings to discuss and review matters brought forward. While meeting could not hold quarterly, matters we discussed are carried forward to the subsequent quarter. On the 3rd March 2024, the Central Committee elected replacement of the National Campaign Manager and second vice of the National Women's Wing, namely Kaba Sonko and Peter Ture. The Keba Kaba also nominated Francis Sonko, replacing the late Alhaji Sabukante. On subcommittees, we have the following subcommittees: Finance and Economic Affairs Committee, Legal and Human Rights Committee, Foreign Affairs Committee, Policy and Strategy Committee, Health Committee, Campaign and Organizing Committee, Security and Protocol Committee, Social and Fundraising Committee, Media and Communication Council, as well as State Committee. On the elections, the local government elections, council elections, the Selection Committee received 132 applicants. Banjul 9, Kanifin 23, Bikama 27, Chagwan 20, Mansakongo 15, Kuntau 10, Janjamura 20, and Basi 8. The Selection Committee approved 102 applications and all applicants were duly selected and nominated. Banjul 9, Kanifin 19, Bikama 21, Chagwan 14, Mansakongo 11, Kuntau 8, and Basi 8. 2 candidates later withdrew in the country. Meeting with the Interparty Committee on the 19th September 2024, the Interparty Committee requested to remind each other about the Code of Conduct and Janjambule Peace Pledge. The IEPC expressed concern on the defamatory and called on call to avoid such. IEPC also expressed concern about the trend tribe is taking the Executive Committee, which was approved. On January 27, 2024, West Coast Region held a victory celebration for Chairman Yankuba Dabo and Minority Leader Hajias Dabo spoke on behalf of the Council, announced respectively, and gave similar remarks. Following the election of the new campaign manager, Mr. Kaba Sonko, the National Campaign and Organizing Committee successor, that is the 3rd, was on 26 April 2024. Barbara Sabo groundbreaking event was organized at Parliamentary Community Center by Campaign and Organizing Committee and was placed and other senior members of the party. AKA the Central Committee achieved a major milestone by adopting the first ever constitution for the party's Diaspora chapter. This event was attended by 40 representatives from the Udp under the chapter, showcasing the party's commitment to strengthen its organizational framework. The first Udp Diaspora Convention. The Diaspora held its first ever convention on August 3, 2024, hosted by Spin Chapter. Key figures in attendance included the party leader A.N.M. Fundabo, National President Ayam Dawyabo, National Treasurer Ahmad Sani, Mayor of Banjul Raymar, and Chairman Bikama Area Council Yankuba Dabo. The convention serves as a platform to unify members globally and celebrate Udp's progress and raise some funds for the party. Fundraising initiatives. The Spring Convention also featured a fundraising initiative that achieved remarkable success that inspired some other chapters to organize and mobilize their members to build on that momentum with their fundraising initiatives. The chapters include Atlanta, Alaska, Minnesota, Finland, and Seattle. The party leader, Chairman Yankuatawa, Mayor Koi Marklo, and Mayor Tarik American Suda attended these events. Diaspora Homecoming and Gala Dinner and Awards Night. Tickets. As part of the preparation for the December 2024 Diaspora Homecoming and Award and Gala, the Diaspora Fundraising Committee, in collaboration with the chapters, have been able to raise funds in the form of table sales. The Seattle, UK, Italy, Gas, and Minnesota chapters were all purchased several tables to the tune of $1,140,000. So it's on support for the event. Scheduled for December 27 to 30, 2024 at Gambia Tourism and Hospitality. This event to celebrate the UDP achievements and reinforce its ties between Diaspora chapter and the home base. In addition to gala, series of activities are organized to celebrate the homecoming. These are the media briefing and opening ceremony, Quranic recitation in honor of our fallen heroes and heroines, Barawulo Diaspora meeting with stakeholders, community outreach visit to Quinala Health Center, symposium with students and youth wing, town hall meeting, settled in collaboration with Banjul City Council, media engagement and closing ceremony. 2025 All Diaspora Convention. The Seattle chapter won the bid to host the 2025 UDP Diaspora Convention as announced by the Campaign and Organizing Committee Chairperson, Mr. Bob Toure. Foreign Affairs Committee. Following the Janjambura Congress, the Administrative Secretary, External Affairs, Mr. Mboj Khan, and his deputy, Mr. Lamin Mani, launched a series of consultations and requested for meetings with the following diplomatic missions in the Gambia and other relevant international institutions, namely the head of the African Union Commission in the Gambia, the ECOWAS delegation in Gambia, the Embassy of the Republic of the Guinea-Bissau, Senegal High Commissioner, the Nigeria High Commissioner, Sierra Leone High Commissioner, Ambassador of the Republic of Guinea, head of the Consulate of the Republic of Cote d'Ivoire, Ambassador of the United States of America, Ambassador of European Union, and head of EU delegation, the High Commissioner of the Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey, the Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, the Chargé d'Affaires at the Spanish Consulate, the head of the delegation at the French diplomatic antenna in the Gambia and the German embassy. The following missions responded positively and meetings with their diplomatic premises were agreed. ECOWAS delegation in the Gambia, Embassy of the United States of America, Ambassador of the European Union and the head of the EU delegation, the High Commissioner of the Kingdom of the Great Britain and Northern Ireland, the Ambassador of the Republic of Turkey, Ambassador of the People's Republic of China, and the Chargé d'Affaires at the Spanish Consulate, the head of the delegation of the French diplomatic antenna in Gambia, and then the German embassy. In the case of the German embassy, the ambassador had not assumed office at the time. The embassy promised to revert when the ambassador presented his letters of credence. It is important to note that with the exception of the Nigerian High Commission, no African embassy responded to the request in spite of reminders. The High Commissioner was not in country at the time, and Second Secretary of the High Commission promised to relay the message to him upon his return, and that they will revert in due course. The UDP delegation to the meetings comprised the 5 members from the different sectors of the party, taking gender representation into consideration. And for the National Assembly members during the UDP NAM's annual retreats held at Manjai Bureau, Yarambamba, and Lamin Chewan, the legal team represented the party at the constitutional talks organized by the National Human Rights Center and the International IDEA. Social and Fundraising Committee, sensitization too. In January 2023, the committee and the senior administrative secretary went on tour of the regions to sensitize party members on the $5 membership subscription following the adoption of the resolution at Janjambure, which mandated a member to pay a monthly subscription of at least $5 as membership due. The regions were sensitized on the importance of the membership dues and the system and procedures of the collection. The membership dues. An account was opened for each region with Yona Financial Services. These accounts are functional and operational. The membership subscription project, if implemented as planned, is projected to raise at least $1 million monthly and $12 million annually. Preliminary report reveals that the following collections per region in 2 years: Banjul 22,570, Kainifin 39,600, Birkama 84,348.42, Mansakongo 3,100, Cherwan 7,250, Kuntau 13,055, Janjambure 29,320, Basse 1,800, the total $201,043.4. About 10% of the annual projection so far has been realized. Members are owed to fulfill their membership obligation by paying their dues. I therefore call on regions and constituencies to be vigilant in the collection. Fundraising program. The Social and Fundraising organized 3 major fundraisings since the Janjambure Congress in December 2022. One, the Gala Dinner and Awards Night. The first edition of the Gala and Awards Night was held at GTHI on Friday, 29 September 2023. 46 awards or posthumous awards were awarded to outstanding members of the party in recognition of their invaluable services and contribution to the party. $400,000 was realized from the program on behalf of the NAIC and the Fundraising Committee. I wish to thank all the members for their contributions and participation, especially those from the diaspora. The Udp National Fundraising Show at Birkama. The fundraising show with 5 UDP artists at Birkama Boxbar on 26 April 2024. The program coincided with the Babala Salibo at Buba Zone and thus affected the turnout. Despite the low turnout, a profit of $180,700 was made. The third edition, or the second edition of the Gala Dinner and Awards Night, the Gala Dinner and Awards Night was held on Friday, 27 December 2024 at GTHI. This year's award night is dedicated to women. 36 awards and posthumous awards were awarded to outstanding members of the party, mainly women, in recognition of their invaluable services and contribution to the party. The sales of tickets and tables have gone well. The response from Diaspora has been very positive. Over $500,000 profit was realized. On behalf of the NEC and the Fundraising Committee, I wish to thank all the members for their contributions and participation, especially those from the diaspora. Media and Communication Committee. The Media and Communication Committee has been very active since after 2022 Congress in Janjambure. The committee first arranged interview for the newly elected campaign manager with the West Coast Radio Coffee Time program. Interviews are also facilitated for the party officials through television, radios, and social media platforms. The committee has been working relentlessly to ensure that the UDP's official communications and those of the party officials get adequate coverage across all media, that is the print, electronic, social, and audio visuals. The press statements have been issued on regular basis on burning issues or to counter misinformation and disinformation from executive and political commentators, mainly from the ruling party officials. The committee has been extremely vigilant in monitoring all media platforms to ensure timely responses to publications, to counter negative and smear publicity, or to amplify the positive strides made by the party in all states. A unique characteristic of the Media and Communication Committee is the fact that the members always work collectively and individually to defend the party's positions and to highlight the views of the party in similar and detailed methods to different audience groups within and outside of the party. The job of countering state propaganda is never complete. Much work remains to be done, and the committee is committed to ensuring that adequate messaging is sent out in a timely manner to all concerned. We wish to extend our gratitude and appreciation to all media houses for relentless services in disseminating the messages of the party. UDP National Assembly members caucus, the NAMS outreach, the FACE program. UDP has 15 seats in the National Assembly. NAM for Combo is resigned from the party. UDP members are committed to serving the people of the Gambia and to promote the agenda of the party. As part of their core mandate, the NAMS embark on community outreach campaign in Lower River region from 12 to 14 January 2024 and North Bank region from 3rd to 5th May 2024, and held meetings and visit to project sites in the regions. The tour continues in other regions. The objectives to strengthen relationship between UDP National Assembly members and their electorate, to raise the awareness of the electorate on the roles of National Assembly members, to listen to the concerns of the electorate, and to promote the agenda of the party and mobilize more support for the next election cycle. The NAMS annual retreat. The event brings the NAMS and members of the National Executive Committee to review and discuss policy and legislative agenda of the party. The first edition was from 9 to 11 August 2022 at Manjai Bureau. There were presentations and discussions on the following thematic topics: the Constitution of the Gambia 1997, the Public Order Act, Rent Act, the Local Government Act 2022, and the Road Safety Act. The second edition of the retreat, 29 to 31st August 2023, there was presentation and discussion on the following thematic topics: contentious issues in the draft Constitution 2020 by the UDP legal team, parliamentary procedures, functions of the Speaker, roles of the National Assembly members by the representatives of the Clerk of the National Assembly, and roles and functions of the National Assembly member in the party by the Senior Administrative Secretary. National Budget and Economy by the Finance Committee and budget experts from the party. The third edition of the retreat, 23rd to 25th August. The retreat was centered on the draft Constitution 2024, where members had the opportunity to review and discuss the draft in detail. The presentation and discussion was held by the UDP legal team. Private member bills. The UDP NAMS were able to sponsor the following bills: Local Government Act Amendment Bill 2023 by Honorable Alhaji S. Dabo, passed with amendment. Rent Act Amendment Bill 2024 by Honorable Mahdi MKCC, passed with amendment. Public Order Act Amendment Bill 2024 by Honorable Suleiman Sao, rejected. Local Government Amendment Bill 2024 by Honorable Yaya Sajang, rejected. Other legislative actions. the nuns recently woke up from the chamber, or earlier on, woke up from the chamber in protest against the passing of the former President Pension and Allowance Bill 2024, and also led the signing of a petition for an extraordinary session to table a motion on the acute kidney injury, AKI, that claimed the lives of over 70 innocent children. They also oppose such unjustifiable allocations in the national budget, such as the President's Made the People Store, supported the Women Act Amendment Bill 2024, woke out from the chamber in protest against the persistent biased ruling of the Speaker in solidarity with the member for Central Badibu who had been unfairly asked by the Speaker to withdraw from the chamber. For the rest of that day, that is the last day of the fourth ordinary session 2024, the minority leader raised a point of order on section 152(1) of the Constitution, which requires the President to cause the Minister of Finance to lay the budget 60 days before the end of the financial year, which was violated by the Minister. This brought the sitting to a halt for over 4 hours before a compromise could be reached in the best interest of the people. Honorable Minister was admonished and asked to apologize without explanation. NAM's monthly contribution. The NAMs increased their monthly contribution from $1,500 to $5,000 for other members, and from $2,000 to $7,000 for the minority leader. The NAMs sponsored the first Central Committee meeting of 2023 and donated $20,000 to Mohamed Sabali when he was arrested, and donated $10,000 to a disaster victim in Woolly West, among others. Women's Wing. The Women's Wing held its National Congress from 24 to 25 February 2024 at Kaul CRR, which was attended by women leaders and delegates from the constituencies across the country. The reports were presented, discussed, adopted, followed by the election of new executive committee. In collaboration with the Diaspora Chapter and Female Youth Wing, the Women's Wing celebrated the International Women's Day, 8th March, with processions and raffles held in each region. A sum of $10,000 was given to each region for the 10 lucky winners, each receiving $1,000. On the 12th October 2024, Women's Wing conducted tree planting exercises at Sanyan Beach. The activity was aimed to raise the awareness of the importance of the environmental conservation and the role that women can play. The exercise was useful, with most of the participants coming from the community of Sanyan. The Women's Wing also conducted community outreach meetings in the communities of Lameng and Bakau on the 27th October and 9th November 2024, respectively. The activity was aimed to mobilize support and raise the awareness and participation of the women in politics. The third meeting, which was supposed to be in Banjul on the 23rd November, could not hold. The proposed meeting coincided with an emergency meeting Banjul had with the party leader at Pipeline Office. The Youth Wing. The Youth Wing played an active role in the campaign and election activities across the country in the local government election held in March and May 2023. A youth-led demonstration against corruption was organized from Bond Road, Johnson to National Assembly on the 3rd of March 2023. The youth demanded that the National Assembly pass the anti-corruption bill that had been in the House since the 5th legislature. The statement was handed over to the Speaker of the National Assembly. The youth will vigorously engage in the sensitization roles the young people can play to effect meaningful change. This outreach activity attracts many youth groups to join the party. The youth wing conducted nationwide sensitization on negative impact of the irregular migration the back way that continues to kill hundreds of young people even after the change in 2016. 5 members of the youth wing were invited and granted travel visas to participate in the International Union of Socialist Youth World Congress. 2023 with the theme The Rise of Populism and then Extremism, Democratic Challenge, held in Panama from the 22nd to 25th of June 2023. The UDP delegation could not travel to Panama due to budget constraints. However, Haji Sware, the National Youth President, participated in the Congress virtually. In July 2023, the youth wing, through the intervention of the International Union of Socialist Youth, the president was able to rescue over 29 Gambians during the Tunisian attacks on migrants. The National Youth Wing conducted sensitization tour from 15 to 23 December 2023 and held meetings with the youths in each region. The second vice president, female youth wing, Ajiro Sidibe, could not secure visa to attend the IUS Gender Committee meetings in Croatia due to late invitation. And the youth wing successfully held its National Congress in Bikama, SSP, on the 27th of January 2024 and elected new executive committee. The National Youth President, Ayusware, was invited to the IUS Global Seminar organized in Sweden in October 2024. Again, due to budget constraint, he could not attend. Similarly, the female youth president, Binta Senghor, also missed the International Youth Socialist Youth AFC 2024 committee meeting in Nairobi, Kenya from October 10 to 13, 2024. The 6 youth participated in the IUS workshop and training preparing for politics essential engagement approaches from the peace studies perspective. This series is designed to equip young activists, grassroots members, and youth leaders with the tools of effecting change in political process through the lens of the peace studies. In April 2023, the Youth Wing organized a day-long lecture at Manjai Bureau. The objective of the lecture was to build the capacity of our young people on public communication skills. On the 26th May 2024, the Youth Wing organized a symposium in commemoration of the African Liberation Day. And in 2023-2024 rainy season, the Youth Wing embarked on a series of planting exercises in West Coast Region and KMC, respectively. Planting trips help to maintain and preserve our environment and can mitigate the impact of climate change. Over 400 trees in 2023 and 600 in 2024 were planted. The Youth Wing supported football clubs and communities with sporting materials such as trophies, balls, jerseys, sponsored football tournaments in many parts of the country. And the Youth Wing presented brand new motorbikes to Upper Fuladu West Youth Coordinator donated by the Youth Helping Hands. And finally, under the leadership of the National Youth President, Mr. Haji Sware, the Youth Wing organized and coordinated a grand welcoming for the party leader on his return from America. In conclusion, on the National Executive Committee, as earlier on reported along the way, some members ceased to be members of the NEC and eventually they were duly replaced. I wish to present to you the updated list of National Executive Committee for confirmation and adoption. Secretary General and Party Leader A.N. Useni Dabo, Deputy Secretary General and Party Leader Mariam B. Seka, National President Yamunda J. Yabo, First Deputy National President Bajamba Bojang, Second Deputy National President Roy Malik Lo, Senior Administrative Secretary Alhaji S. Dabo, Deputy Senior Administrative Secretary Yakumba Jeti, National Treasurer Amadou Sane, Deputy National Treasurer Mohamed Mahnera, National Organizing Secretary Talib Ahmed Bensouda, Deputy National Organizing Secretary Ibrahim Diba, Administrative Secretary Legal and Human Rights Almami Fandintal, Deputy Administrative Secretary Legal and Human Rights Bori S. Toure, Admin Secretary External Affairs Mboj Serikan, Deputy Admin Secretary External Affairs Lamin Mane, Admin Secretary Finance and Economic Affairs Lamin K.T. Jame, and Deputy Admin Secretary Finance and Economic Affairs Faru Cham, Admin Secretary Media and Communication Tombon Sedi, Deputy Admin Secretary, Media and Communication, Yankuba Dabo, Admin Secretary, Social and Fundraising, Zainab Diab Ganim, and Deputy Admin Secretary, Social and Fundraising, Lamin J.K. Sani, National Campaign Manager, Karpa Sonko, Deputy National Campaign Manager, Babukar Jame, National Auditor, Landin B. Sani. Deputy National Auditor, Alaji M.F. Jiba, National President Women's Wing, Aja Sukainaka, First National President Women's Wing, Adama Jallo, Second Vice National President Women's Wing, Binda Ture, Secretary General Women's Wing, Jomfolo Jabi, National President Youth Wing, Haji Suare, First Vice President Youth Wing, Bubakar Flus Drami, Second Vice President Youth Wing, Habibu Sise, Secretary General Youth Wing, Bubakar Kante, National President Female Youth Wing, Binta Senghor, Second Vice President Female Youth Wing, Khadija Njai, or First Vice President Female Youth Wing, Khadija Njai, Second Vice President Female Youth Wing, Ajaroi Siribe, Secretary General Female Youth Wing, Mariama Suso. Sponsored candidate Kanit Kuntauru, Chelwan Area Council, Malamin A.L. Bojang. Sponsored candidate Kuntauru Area Council, Alaji S.B. Silla. Sponsored candidate Janjambura Area Council, Malik So. Sponsored candidate Basse Area Council, Fode Danjo. Chairman Banjul Mansandao, Chairman Che M. Falan Sonko, Chairman West Coast Yusfa Cham, Chairman NBR Seni Sabali, Chairman LRR Wanifa Job, Chairman CRR South Musa Sonko, and Chairman CRR North Bakar Kante. Chairman URR Mfamara Jabi, Chairman Cheba Kafo Mfansu Sonko. Nominated member Keba K. Baro Yamasane, or the nominated members Yamasane, Ajabinta Jabi, Jatu Jaju, Amijaju, Nene Asadu, Jalo Dukre, Daniel Mendin, Deisen, Mbemba Tambedu, Maimuna J, Lamin Mas, Mafode Cham, Lamin Kindedabo, Genababa, and Pata Sedikan. The last four are the diaspora representatives. I thank all sectors for the excellent work you have done during the period under review. To the distinguished delegates and invited guests, please allow me to wish you a happy new year in advance. And for media, thank you for the confidence.
Thank you very much, Minority Leader and City Administrative Secretary. We will now have the next presentation, and from there we will take a break for prayer and then lunch. But before we go, I'd like to have the Treasurer, Senior Treasurer of the party, Alaji Ahmad Sane, to give us the financial statement of the party. Please put your hands together for him.
Assalamu alaikum. National Congress. Na Haiti Bulbe Kontom, National President, Fanam Funtita Domandi. Na Patiola Kafo, Naran Kabafala Manika County. Ninga fo angale to maybe jaw dol sa moy bari jama bi maybe wol fananta man ni reporto sanji fula reporto lon because 2021 reporto dita jam jamburele so 2022 and in 2023 wala reporto be bulu jante nyanta audit la lenu normally ka audito natile pour woyala ala jero ke ni financial statements ko data nyame bari ñin silo unfortunately manna because auditor ni men kandema foresight bakari sanya let me do it in English. Oh. Let me do it in English. I can do, and they can later some brief summary. But it's not going to be long. Auditor nying akabulo be faring. So ate na audit kenola in December kono. So ngayam fae for na yala bulo be faring men kono ni watamita asinake. So mbe men present la bi wolong draft financial statements. Between a wolon dorong na UDP Treasury team nga men dada janning audit bekala ka ne ada dan kadi auditor lawol fanaita ni be men falin na je be men fenkela je isi okay wala nyantana la nun ja pour nga adopt bari wo man sotono and then Congress mo every 2 years later so nyin draft be wole present la pralia adopt then ni sadi auditor la ya audit and final onye either assistant national congress or sadi national executive la ya approve ya sign esaje nensitami nain komo 2022 contributional ngamen soto kabo NAMS nyolto ane national executive members atata 861,500 wolong wuli keme say wuli taworo nen killing anen keme lul womu 2022 len but 2023 nyen kafutale nga million killing keme killing taw woro wala ni woro wala soto kabonyi bundala so NAMS nyol ane national executive members al nimbara alla contribution diaspora room 2022 nga 1,163,600 le soto nanje wolo million killing keme killing wolita woro nin saba nin keme woro soto but 2023 au kafutale nga 3,017,000 le soto 319 so wolo million saba wuli tanni woro wula keme saba tanni kononto so diaspora koy ka ke nyame sawo sam al nimbara alla annala nyaton ko mboj sedi kan la nyaton kayato ay ba kata kanne amira patili dara reporto maybe wala be wo fenke la katu man 2024 ma wo fenke bari na report Barcelona jatol ya katale kote ye me wulindi je me be nyaton si domane su nyaawo tudro nga wo falde na local fundraising dum ka men katam falle jam 2022 nga wuli kemenani tam kononto anin kononto le soto keme fula 2023 wajita domande nga wuli keme saba wuli talulu ni lule soto kemenin talulu. So fangal nyanta katala lede. Selang diaspora bakam bari local fundraising fana nyanta ketala. Ngalon ne regional nen dulal to constituency ke fansum fundraising ke. Bari alo wol buka futa antelma. Wol be regional level. Although kafo dol ne fundraising ke e kanale ye patio ye do kuntu ya di patio la. So mbewol be nimbara la mbakino. Bunda do ka soto ke mena wolon donation olti no mol men kana e ka patio jansa fenna sam kono 2022 nga 238,000 Lesotho $31 wolo wuli keme fula wuli tan saba anin sai anin dollars tan saba nin killing. But 2023 nga wuli keme wuli tan sai nin kononto Lesotho keme woro ta woro wolo $189,660. So nyinem soto ti patio ye meng fenke nyin sanji fulol kono. So ne a be total 2022 sang atata million fula wuli keme woro wula ta woro wula nim fula keme saba tan saba nin killing. 2023 sang nga million nani Lesotho wuli keme woro wula tan saba anin sai keme ni mo nin kononto nga wole soto bulol la wo sam kono. Ni nata patio la depanso la nyin sanji fulol kono ka fo mel administrative cost wolong tamandir bulol ni 2022 nga million killing wuli keme sai wuli tan nin kononto keme kononto tan kononto ni killing na depanso. 2023 nga wuli keme nani keme sai wuli tan sai nin nani keme nin dalasi fula nga wole depanso kan. Baro kono asembo tata nying administrative allowances holo na regional ni fenko administrator ni la deputy no 2022 nga million killing keme killing muani woro wuli muani woro anin keme lulu tanko non to nin killing 2023 nga wuli keme fula wuli tan signing killing ne depends anin keme lulu mune wo sabu pool tata le foi kontinta patio bulo so na administrative secretary e janne de to dol binam poñe la jatala e ben kanin kan julo le do e la julo be patio la le de so walakin may jono e la fenkol bella so amra sandi kilin nem femben la julo bari mbebe ngani yakilin sacrifice lo patio ya ngani yale ke dema nyento barning pool tata foi kontinta patio bulo mbe samuta nyofio ne na campaign expenditure do volume expenditure kuma do tin kamenke 2022 na $3,550,186 is le depend wolo million saba wuli kemelulu wuli talulu kemenin tan sayni wor 2023 na $2,650,813 wolo million fula wuli keme woro wuli talulu keme say anin tanin saba. So nying campaign expenses dunta wo kono nani parliamentary elections anin 2022 anin nying area council chairmanship anin council election patio amawo sembo soto ko 2021 nga menke non wo presidential leti wo sembo wartale non me ya lon ko atata non fo 2021 tata fo million tan sabanyon bari alo wo presidential election diaspora yem fasa bakele wo election oto so bari parliamentary ning area council election on ngamira mol lamfuta domande katum mobebe jusborine 2021 presidential election o ketanyane so dole famuta bari sa famole dal ñimmu katoleti pour banko e nim banko man fali lafta menna banko e ma soto ma ñannam foñola ni ngam foño amunta ko yaatu ñen ci ñaar la man sa fundale bulu men diate yaake so ite fanante sawo soto no la banko fon e la dimbayata sawo soto no do balte sawo soto no so alen kana fay ni nga fay nganna banko le fay so dépense do je même financing expense wolon bank mol charge men 2022 nga $16,102 lejo wolo wulitani woro kemeni dalasi fulan 2023 nga $10,893 lejo wulitan keme say anin tan konon toning saba so ning soto ning dépense wala karola wolle mo na patio kenyati butu na fengal motul ning motorcycle no melbe mbulu no furniture alom birol to nga tabulol sirang je computer keta dolarol to wol fanang e membota 2021 wolom motol ni motorcycle o million woro laleti wuli keme wuli tan nani ni woro wala keme fula tan sabane lul office bagage wol nen computer wol me woketa million killing keme lulu wuli keme lulu wuli tan saynin nani so ne abe jube patiola aboko bagage wol ne motorcycle ne motol aketa million say wuli keme woro wula wuli tan sabane killing keme fula tan sabane lulu so wole be mbulu bagasol bari ñil fana a jarita nga fo ilal halo be ñamen na moto jamale be lori jama pantale regional to jama ben contact lan na motorcycle nga motorcycle jamale sa en kandadade so haninka bi tarang patio solata wala bakele so be de maroni ninkal nam fambulu na kanon tewol bulu kurunga patio de ma katum campaigno politico titano la tamaram ko ne ajube patile dala nyinto ngamotol men dorol luwas e ko do men doronta budgeto to tamola budgeto asembo warta bak so ninko be dikila luwas o kan abi patio batandilal nga domanding men soto akara king be bitalon bar ningam fansul motol soto ni wolta depanso be kala isanso leti anala maintenance so mbe wokatalale diaspora president be jang be kum di jala bare si hakil bulande ifanam bi jay ya dundi hakilo kono sa dunda hakilo kono so ni nata korola karo mentu tamol bulu sang bandula 2022 $628,401 wole tutano patiola ranke son bulu kasan bank 2023 $2,200,000 220,722 wole be patio buluno wato. So nying ni ajube woleng na sanji fulo ka summarize wole mala alhalot. So nyimba dila auditor la pour ya jube ko fulbe tata nyama. Then I'll see authority di because I tell the nyanta auditor report approve la. But if meeting take la for another 2 years, I don't nyanta the report to submit la IEC le. So Daniel Alsa Sembodi Iron Central Committee Amro nyanta mitla March warante National Executive bare wolbe mitla wato wati. Ningodi toli adoku then will say approve as sign asidi IEC la then patio mol financial copy soto. Na $5 fenko boito accounto membije mbe jikirin nungala bakele bari ha alo mol ba fala mbe million soto la non karo bari abete fono la bari nsa ni tandal don July 2024 katu wo mambulan nanyi reportol kono bari nsinte o city doron Banjul chapter Yemen deposit wole keta 5,920 ila account yalo region wo region ila account bijel CRR note chairman Bakar Kantena alamol $12,055 wolo wulitanim fulani kalu nilu CRR South 24,880 Musa Sonko analamol wole mulim wanin nani Kemesai Tansai KMC 39,100 Wolia Katale Wulitan Sabaning Kononto Anenkeme NBR 6,250 Navira Bading NBR Nyantaka Fulalen Bari URR Namen Sotoje $800. So Nte mfola jede kono Amadou Kora bidanne bari men jota account to wole funtita je tida fanam bijani tida bobo kijera Amadou Kora babandin trawalle alal City. So West Coast region wole bandero tani wato de West Coast region West Coast region will leave 50,615. So, ye bandero tali de silang. So nganyin natile kanyi tandala doro ntafula moye make oye wakane barin sape alawa alia kapu doro jiko warta nyin $5 soto bakil chairmanol aning administrative secretary fali members nyol alia kata alni e kacha ko patiola depanso de mbejikirim fangalela fom fangalim fan dema patio e tamano be menghamme kan 2026 si banko falinde na kole abundal memo bebe banko kam UDP alaju seno la nyaton kaya kono si wobondi banko ka nga banko mol nyafita bar janni wotema jara be elarar le ma wosoto folo nana ta be bedale so far nyinem na reportoti longa fonna na surwa kan domandim fo nga summarize wow so
please
suñu report bi ñaari at lañu joxe ren 2022 ak 2023 ati 2021 joxe nañ ko woon Janjambure so ci am waaye parti bi fi ñoo am xaalis contribution si naam si 2022 ñu ngi am $861,500 mooy juróom-ñetti junni benn junni ak benn ak juróomi téeméer 2023 mu ngi dem be 1,176,000 mooy benn million téeméeri junni juróom-ñaari junni ak juróom benn mooy benn million juróom-ñetti junni juróom benn téeméeri dollars 2023 mu ngi dem be 2022 local fundraising ñu ngi am $499,200 2023 mu ngi dem 300 ñi dimbal parti bi joxe xaalis yi 2022 ñu ngi am $238,031 ni ak juróom ñetti fukki dollars ak benn 2023 mu ngi am $189,660 mooy téeméeri junni ak juróom ñetti fukk ak juróom ñeneent juróom benn fukk ak juróom benn téeméer ak juróom benn fukki dalasi so lii lañ mooy suñ am bi ci parti bi soo ko seetee yëpp ci at bi mu ngi mel ni 2022 ñu ngi am $2 million juróom ñaari téeméer junni juróom benn junni ak ñaar ñetti téeméeri dalasi ak ñetti fukk ak benn 2023 total bi mu ngi dem ñeneenti million juróom ñaari téeméeri junni ñetti fukk ak juróom ñetti junni téeméer ak juróom ñaari fukk ak juróom ñeneenti dalasi ci expense rek ci gàttal 2022 admin costs yi foofu boole na admin salaries yi mu ngi dem $1,890,000 mooy benn million juróom ñetti téeméeri junni fukka juróom ñeneenti junni 2023 mu ngi boobu wàcce na mu ngi dem $484,000 mooy ñeneenti téeméeri junni juróom ñetti fukka ak ñeneenti junni campaign ak organizing ci at yi boobu boole nañ si parliamentary chairmanship ak council elections yi liñ dépense 2022 ñetti million juróomi téeméeri junni juróomi fukki junni téeméer ak juróom ñetti fukk ak juróom benn 2023 mu ngi dem 2 million juróom benn téeméeri junni ak juróom fukki junni so loolu lañ dépense ci yooyu ci wàllu bagage yi nag yi parti bi am motocycle yi moto yu bari ñu ngi paan de motocycle yu bari tam ñu ngi paan ñu ngi maintenance waaye parti bi soxla nañ motocycle parce que campagne yi tukki yi comme bu parti leader def foog ñu luwaas ay moto ay pick-up yi te loolu dafa métti ci parti bi so nañu bàyyi xel ñu dimbale ñu te diaspora chairman bi mu ngi fii maa ngi ko wax mu bàyyi ci xel torop ak diaspora members ñi fi nekk Kinti Dabo mu ngi fii Eva Sabali ak ñu bari duma leen tur yëpp waaye su ma turee ñi baax na pour diaspora bi yëpp Mbojang fi président diaspora bi so suñ motocycle ak moto yi cost bi mu ngi jaroon $7,147,235 mooy juróom-ñaari million téeméer ak ñeneenti fukk ak juróom-ñaari junni dalasi ñaari téeméer ak ñetti fukk ak juróomi dalasi furniture waa computer yi ci bureau yi mu ngi dem ba million juróomi téeméeri junni ak ñetti fukki junni ak ñeneent ci dalasi so lii lañ yore waaye ci alxaalo biñ nekka war nañu takka suñ digga ñu replace moto yi ñu jënd US ñi nga xam ne dina dimbale parti bi fii ba 2026 ñun yëpp ñu góorgóorlu Mbodj especially ma ngi la oo nga góorgóorlu bu baax jërëjëf so foog naa bu baax na jarul ma dem ci $5 yi
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi. Al-Hakatu, I have to confirm because Aliya Moyle, Amadou Sale Bafola Diaspora, I don't talk Manila Bank. Nenku Muntemu Nyaton ko Doronati, Nemo Lebe Botanan Diaspora, Wadi Wolem. Pour créer tandi ñing congrès la menti ka menke buga ke ñi kam pour ka fayi tandi Gambia la bari banku di yalla bari wadi wala fanam ko men nga fonu ñame nin damalu benta si ñoo hadama no si ñoo buñano so ya mennu bi jam bi ngalon ko siada la bar modul mom fu no jam mo da tawol mennu bi jam sa wol follow na trésor be jang me alon ko ka faye Kinte Dabo originally from Makati ate be sitting North Carolina le ate fana mo North Carolina le chairman of nenko mu nen tol fana no na kodol be kaf nyoma ngelu ma telefon Atalebe Maralinda Fola na Pula. Yo, ne kodo Makamso is the diaspora. Makamso is the media and communication chairman, and also he is the deputy chairman of the UDP North Carolina chapter. Next, I have Bob Ture. Bob is originally from Banjul. Yeah, so Bob is residing in Finland. I tell him Finland like chapter chairman of it. But also I tell him Diaspora organizing and campaign chairman of it. Kebasa bali biya ba. Kebasa bali is the PRO for the UDP. We have Sekou Sedili. Sekou Sedili is the chairman of UDP and also UDP Batava, Belarus and UDP Batava. Of course, Mamira Lalo Jaydebejan is the chairman for gas. I don't see him here. We have Musa from Macau. Musa is the second deputy chairman UDP UK. Nasir Sabidang Jalai Sane. Jalai is Jalai is a member of the executive of the UK chapter. We have ML Fati from GAS. Media and communication online. I have Sana Jaju here. Sana Jaju is from Seattle. Sana UDP TV and media. And we have Papa Sam Lamin Samate. The hardest working man in UDP. Lamin Samate is the deputy chair for the Michigan chapter. And I have Alaji Jabi is the secretary. Alaji Jabi, where are you? Alaji Jabi is the secretary for the Finland chapter. Comme la première année, Siaka est Jama Manaja. Bari, be Jama Dani la Mena. Donc, on a fait mon prénom. Quoi? Keba Traore. Keba, where are you? Keba Traore is the treasurer in Sweden. Be Jama be Dani la Mena dorong. Donc, on a fait mon prénom. Tubabu mandia comme nga ko jame ñing ben sifa mandia be jama dan la mel janne be janna jang al sal bulola ñokam ka UDP diaspora so dual. I think we have Mariama Cham from Austria and okay. So mbe jama dan la mena dron aliya ha ko ni jama me ga bari diaspora alsen so duwal wandi amandia nga menno pati abota sembo men do fo ala sa sembo ni lafa kambe mo men fanam be tema ji alsi duwa fo kambe woni si kafuno saje si kambe no si continuer pour ka ga pati ni ani banko ala bari baraka bake Diaspora chairman. Yoro. Alfa Yoro. Alfa Yoro. Saya miramen kala. Okay, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala sayyidina wa nabiyina maulana Muhammad wa sallim taslima alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Yo nga announcement o soro jandoron bina len dilala. Announcement follow men di wolam kondo operator. Bari kondo amba kala nyam wolam ko di national executive wolube pason ko nomala inavita. Then na delegate sol bel bota regional de la chairperson ol wolning janko say ñoje den janko sal konton organiser so bari janni fanam bita yo so national executive bani bunda use la then delegate sol o bunda do use membe ko ma jana bari janni fanam bita on ko memba tan di afanyo ka ko yellow book sol ngamendi nun diaspora la pour ka fundraising ke do kare nalu muruta al samolu rimana kola pour ngaji be console sotlo no nyami dego fena fena ahora ponen nada vale
allo regional chairman alna jang alna stage ma fondo regional chairman alna jang atelle balle mo la kontongol dide la ci regional chairman be na jang regional chairman yeb dama len sola ci kanam fi ngeen ñoo ci man jang ko ci la yeen la wara jox sen añ bi ngeen jox ko sen nit ñi ñoo len ci kanam fi regional chairman na saya ni aku mani tel bela mulku man lena rina chairman alna rina chairman le
Voy, pero voy a dar un momento.